Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds, middleweights going at it. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get first round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
Nice block by Big. Fisher's well off the mark that time. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Very good work right there. The power shot after blocking his opponent's effort. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Big.
Keep it going.
You see, he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. I think you can just sense right away
to make the first mistake.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
¡Mueve la cabeza!
Right to the head with that right. Good defensive skill. Teddy, early on here, you cannot stress enough how much good comes from going to the body.
And you can't stress how many times you heard your parents tell you as a kid, put that change into the piggy bank because it's going to add up. Well, body punches add up.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Last 10 seconds. Fisher's approach that we just saw in that last round, it cannot continue. His work rate has to increase, doesn't it, Teddy?
If he wants to win this fight, if he doesn't want to just survive. And that is the question. And that is in his mind, in his heart.
Biggs isn't even moving at all right now. He's not doing anything. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Fisher's able to land a good, solid left hand. Solid right by Chico. Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Body shot, body shot.
Move your head. Scores up top with a left. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And that's the end of round 3. Fisher's out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
Chico's lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world, is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
Oh, what a whiff by Chico. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Chavez is starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Fisher's punch didn't come close.
You're not focusing!
On the mark with the straight left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Big's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Able to show you his blocking ability. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. A knifing left hand by Big. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Flush shot, it was the overhand left. Solid right by Chico. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. A headshot blocked. Chavez is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch.
That's okay.
Chico's right hand working well that time. He scored well. And now he's targeting upstairs. Big's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Halfway into round number 5 here. That straight right, unable to connect.
Nice work! Nice work!
Nice block by Big.
That's it, just like that!
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. So we've come to the halfway point. Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Side to side. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Fischer's really impressing us here, defensively impressing us. I mean, it's so easy to say, wow, look at the punching, look at the power. But, Teddy, you got to appreciate what he's doing with defense.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why you can say that you appreciate, you know, the aggression or the power and all these things. He can afford to be aggressive because he doesn't get hit.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Chavez is jammed by an uppercut. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Fischer scoring with that right hand.
Still not moving enough! Move! Muévate!
Keep moving! Keep moving!
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Chavez's corner is letting him know. Take a good breath now between rounds, but then go out there and win this fight. It's really close. If he just pushes a little harder, he can go right over the edge and get it. Protecting his head well with his guard.
Focus! Find the body!
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Chavez is finding out right now that this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turf that you need. Now you have to find a way to create your offense, to lead a little bit. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
Halfway through the 7th round. Solid left hand to the head.
Forward! Adelante!
Solid right by Big. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Chico. Chico's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
Keep working the body!
Big's got a bloody nose right now. I don't know if it's broken, but the bottom line is it's going to be a distraction. Well played, straight right hand.
Go out again. Go out.
Fisher's momentum is starting to show now. Look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin round number 8.
You know, I know why, too, because I eavesdropped a little bit in between the rounds in the corner, and I heard them tell him, hey, come on, pick it up a little bit now, because otherwise he's going to get confident. And guess what? When you hear that, you don't want the other guy getting confident.
Biggs keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Come on, keep focused.
The halfway point of round number 8.
Hey, yourself, come on. Ando, more punches. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round.
Keep working the body.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. Biggs been able to avoid having any of his opponent's headshots landing flush.
And what his opponent has to do, Joe, is make an adjustment. Well, we used to tell the fighters, when a guy's elusive like this fighter is right now, you have to shorten your punches up. Shorten them up a little bit, have less space to travel. They have a better chance of getting to that elusive target.
Face yourself.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in.
Come on, kid, bolster.
Chico's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Chico's banged by a power punch. And that's the end of round 9. Chavez's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Fisher. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Big.
Inside, inside.
Good block there by Fisher.
That's okay. Pay him back.
Halfway through this 10th and final round. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Big's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Little head hunting with the left. Final minute of this final round of this fight. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Big. Good biting, snapping shot by Fisher. Good two-punch combo by Big. Blocks that punch. Last 10 seconds of the fight. Who would have ever thought it with two guys like this, brawlers, punchers, that they would go to a decision?
All three judges score the fight by unanimous decision. Your winner, Big Fisher.
Fisher's performance tonight was exactly what he was looking for. And it's exactly what the judges reward. Good, solid effort, a unanimous decision.
Yeah, if he was a pitcher, he'd be getting a shutout right now. Almost a perfect game.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of middleweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring.
Across the ring, Comeback Kid.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight.
Up and down, side to side. Side to side.
Good work there with the 3 punches in sequence by Comeback Kid. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Biggs putting forth a great combination there. Solid uppercut. End of round one.
Wide punches against what? They don't find the mark. They're not accurate.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see.
Get off the rope!
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Biggs doing well here with that two-punch combination. Halfway through round number two. Comeback kids coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
What an impact that left hand just made by Big.
Back to the body.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. And that's the end of round two. Comeback Kid's head has turned into one big target for his opponent. Teddy, he cannot get out of the way of this attack.
No, he acts like a guy who gets insulted if you miss him.
Back to the body.
See, he's got his guard up really. He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. Comeback, did you see that? He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
Fisher's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Move! Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Fisher.
There you go.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Comeback Kid. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Fisher. Ten seconds to go in this third round.
Oh, hands up, hands up. Okay, very nice.
Start of round number 4, and Teddy's scorecard a very easy one to read. 3 rounds to none. Of course, his opponent's gone down already, so he can just build upon that lead at this point.
Well, his opponent's acting like a guy who hasn't eaten for a week, and he's being fed right hands.
Really frustrating his opponent now. Fisher's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Committing well now to that left hand over the top.
Stay focused on the inside.
That was a miss by Big. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Oh,
Two good jabs by Comeback Kid. Comeback Kid's hit by that counter.
Inside, inside.
Goes up top with a right hand. That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. Blocks away that headshot. There's a straight right hand. Fisher is clearly committed to the strategy of footwork, of movement, of staying away and staying out of trouble.
Yeah, he's got plenty of air in those tires, and he's making sure that he's using them. He's spinning them around that ring. He just has to make sure that he doesn't get predictable where he's going straight back. He goes straight back, you can always time him.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Comeback Kid.
You got this one.
Fisher's just being smart on the outside. How about that left hand? Good combination to the head. Commits to the straight right. Right to the belt line. Fisher's right hand. Comeback Kid's in a big shot there. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
2, 3, 4, 5.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Good block there by the Comeback Kid. Fisher's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Fisher's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Kid Comeback showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. They haven't solved it once.
And I'm shocked because, you know what? There's tape on this guy. There's video out there. We knew that he was going to fight this kind of fight. How did they not know, and how did they not prepare for it?
Wow, look at that, trading shots. Flush right hand to the body. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Solid right by the comeback kid. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Nice work, nice work.
Comeback kid's got a cut, and it looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Teddy, you've been in spots like this hundreds of times before. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck and solid, blistering combination. The speed of those punches just put him down.
They got there quicker than his hands got back to cover.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. This fight is over. Fisher's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner, Big Fisher.
That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Hunter's showing you that intensity that so many of the very best will display during a ring walk. Totally focused. Silk's self-confidence seems to just come through with each step he takes down to the ring. Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round one underway. Teddy, the expectation in a matchup like this, a power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power is going to win, because he's a guy that has a reserve in a place that he's ready to go to in case the power's not there.
Blocks that punch. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. That's an impactful right hand by Hunter. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Silk's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand.
Use your feet!
Oh, what a whiff by Hunter. Silk's putting forth a great combination there. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Scoring well with that combination by Silk. right hand by Hunter. Tiger's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Sound defense. Good block that time by Hunter. Fires off the hook. Look at that. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own.
Back to the body, back to the body.
Silk's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Little volume punching to the body there. Pulled the trigger on that overhand left. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. There's the combo to the body. Gets rid of that body shot. Halfway through this round. Good defense, just covering up down low. Great movement to get away from those punches. See how he targets that hook? Good right hand. Very accurate two-punch combo by Silk. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Tiger. Hunter's defense is paying off now. Puts forth the hook, scores with it. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Silk. So here we are at the end of the round. And this is the only chance these guys get to not throw at each other.
Yeah, this is a break. You know, a lot of times fighters find their own way of taking break during the fight, during the round. These guys really need this minute rest.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Tigers feeling the impact of that powerful hook. Not able to land the headshot. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. Silks is on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Silk's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Like what I see in there.
Right to the body. Protecting his head well with his guard. Zoning in with the overhand left. Parries that punch intended for the head. Not able to land the uppercut. Zoning in on that gut. Combination punch downstairs. Well targeted right hand by Silk. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
It's all right. Keep moving.
Oh, and he stays downstairs. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Solid hook. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Hunter. And that's the end of round 3.
Inside, make it big.
Hunter's up on Teddy's scorecard 3 rounds to zip, but still obviously a lot can happen at this point forward.
Beat him to the punch.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Hunter. Good defensive skill with the block by Silk. Hunter's right hand scores well that time. Silk's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Nice defense. Good block by Hunter. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Halfway through this round here. Good effective work with that straight right hand.
Double up your punching.
He stays committed to the body. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Silk. That was a miss by Silk. Silk's doing well here with that two-punch combination. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut? Look at that. Great work there. A stabbing right hand comes in by Silk. Silk's got a cut. We can see that he's bleeding from his mouth, and that can be a real problem. People don't realize it, but that can be a big, big problem. And that's the end of round 4. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Hunter's scoring with one of the most effective punches there is, landing an uppercut on the inside.
Well, it's the right punch for the right place. The hands up of his opponent, but there's an opening right up that middle, split the guard, and the punch is the uppercut. That's the ticket, and he's going with it.
And he's marking that target right above the belt line. Silk still shaking after feeling that uppercut. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
Get inside. Get inside. Keep your head moving. Stay on the inside. Keep your distance. Keep moving.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. In the crosshairs of a right hand, left hook combination. Last 10 seconds. As we're between rounds now, Teddy, it gives us pause and time to reflect on what he's accomplished. Hunter's precision punching has carried this fight.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, it's not because he ate a lot of carrots when he was a kid and he has real good eyesight. It's because he's calm, he has good technique, and that is why he's right on the mark.
Keep working the yard. Move your hands.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Circle.
Wow, look at that, trading shots. Really on the mark with that overhand left. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Blocks the headshot. Lands that hook to the midsection. Look at that. He goes down for the first time.
1, 2.
So he goes down for the first time, but you can just get a sense that he's going to be okay. It doesn't look like he's that damaged.
No, exactly, Joe. That was just a brush fire. But he doesn't want it to become a forest fire. So he's got to think in his head, why did I get caught?
There's another right hand.
Keep swinging, baby. Up and down, side to side.
He is so dangerous with that left hook to the body, and this time he adds the right hand on the back end. Hunter's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend, one of them is to block. He did it there well. Good combination with a flush left hook to the body, and then that right hand. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. And that's the end of round 6.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way, because I can't see it any other way.
Start of a new round, and I give credit to his corner. Silk's cornermen did a really good job after a round in which their fighter was knocked down of just being calm and cool.
The way they're supposed to be. You know, we always talk about the fighter having to be calm and the experience that a fighter has. Well, that corner has plenty of experience. They just showed it.
And the old 1-2 by Silk. Tiger's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Tiger's left now getting into the mix. Hunter's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch.
What a big shot. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
A well-placed left hand up top. Wow! Wow! He goes down again!
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
4, 5, 6, 7.
He has shown some guts in getting up yet again, but now he may need a little bit of luck to survive.
Well, he's going to need a little bit of a clinch. He might need crazy glue to just get in close and make sure that he locks onto his opponent.
Silks is bang to the noggin.
Keep it. Keep it up.
So 7 rounds have passed us by. Solid shot, the left hand came in. He was stunned, now he's in control. Momentum so critical.
And that's the thing about this boxing game.
And bang, and away he goes. Unbelievable, just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
6, 7, 8.
And somehow, some way, he's gonna continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Big shot. How is this gonna go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. The fight is over. Tigers in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Hunter.
So here we are late in the fight, just coasting along, and then that happens.
And that's exactly why it happened, because he was coasting along. Everybody was comfortable. Everybody thought nothing big's going to happen. We're going to wrap it up. And that's when something like this does happen.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Teddy, if I put two fighters in front of you and said you can train, both these guys have equal talent, but you can train the lefty or you can train the righty, who would you pick?
Well, usually the lefty has a little advantage because you haven't seen them too often. And that's always going to be something that's going to really serve them a little bit. But they might not have an advantage in the business end of it. A lot of guys won't fight your fighter. And then what are you going to do?
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Blocks the headshot. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. A solid uppercut by Jones. Fisher's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Jones's defense penetrated by a well-targeted uppercut. Fisher's left working well that time. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts.
Come on now.
10 clicks of the tuck. He got a lot into that uppercut. Nice work by Big. And that's the end of round one. Here we go. Round two is underway. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. There's a straight right hand. Fisher's left now getting into the mix. Good flush shot upstairs. Blocks that belt line well. Like a sledgehammer, that uppercut by Big. Little volume punching to the body there. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Big. Halfway through this round here, the Coolers' defense Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Good combination, hooking to the body with the left, and then going up top with the right.
Inside, that's good.
Able to cover up that gut. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Good block there by Big. The Cooler's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Wow, stunned moments ago, but now somehow, someway, big shot. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
Don't let him hit you. Get up, man.
Jones is getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. And that's the end of round 2. The Cooler's corner has to come up with a game plan now. They need to advise their fighter as to how he can get away of that good old-fashioned 1-2.
No, what they have to do is tell their fighter that, hey, it's not against the law to move your head.
Relax. Come on now, relax. Deep breathe.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Nice. Pace yourself. You're doing good. Come on, kid.
Blocks that punch. The Cooler's not putting forth much offense at all. Now, listen, I get it. You put forth some offense, you got hurt, you were stunned in this fight, so now you're strictly thinking defense. But at some point, he's got to change.
Yeah, he does. Otherwise, he can't win this fight. And his opponent is just going to keep coming like that ocean, banging into that shore, and it's going to come further up the shoreline. It's not going to go away.
Come on, keep moving.
A solid, true uppercut by Big. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Teddy, among the things that we're going to key in on here early on in this fight is the ability to go to the body.
Very important, because what it does is stops the ability of your opponent to defend the headshots. Takes away some of that head movement.
Use the jab, use the jab.
10 seconds to go in this round. Start of round number 4, and Teddy's scorecard a very easy one to read. 3 rounds to none. Of course, his opponent's gone down already, so he can just build upon that lead at this point.
Well, his opponent's acting like a guy who hasn't eaten for a week, and he's being fed. Fed right hands.
Go pay him back.
Jones is lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world, is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
Punches and bunches, combination up top. Did you see that? And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
3, get up, come on, get up. 5, 6, come on, man, get up to your
7,
feet. 8.
Jones is going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. The Cooler's tagged. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. That is a sharp uppercut by Big. Fisher's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Jones.
Still not.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Fisher's gathering himself now after scoring a knockdown in that last round. If you were his trainer, what would you be pumping into his head?
Well, I would say, you know what? He hasn't recovered. He hasn't had enough time to completely recover. Listen, be responsible defensively. Don't get reckless, but stay on him. Do not let him recover.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Big's in a very nice rhythm right now, landing the uppercut on the inside. If he can stay with that, he can do some serious damage.
And the damage he can do is put something on top of that uppercut, Joe. He needs to do that. The uppercut picks up the head, put the hook up top to take it off.
That's a great combination.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Looking good.
Both men digging in with uppercuts. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand.
Get close to him. Close the distance.
Halfway into round number 5 here. A well-placed left hand up top. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Fisher. 10 seconds remaining in this round.
Now listen, champ. You need to move your head.
The start of the 6th round. Big's gonna just try to keep doing exactly what he did the entire first half of this fight. He put forth a game plan he noticed early on in training camp, and it's worked to perfection.
Uppercut. Uppercut is wide open. Uppercut, baby. Come on. That's where you want to be. Good job, baby. Keep it up. Keep it up.
And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him.
Come on. Get
Solid right by Big. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. The Cooler's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away.
circle, circle.
Jones is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Big's in bad shape. Fisher's stunned, and his big shot there. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
You're doing great.
The Cooler's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Big. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Big. And the round comes to an end. We've seen this all night long. Headshots coming in against him. The Cooler's defense is just not up to speed here.
Now, Joe, and it hasn't been, as you just said, all night long. It's getting late in the game now, and I think it's getting to the point where the referee has to start looking at the possibility, and even the corner, of stopping this fight.
Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now, is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily, and for a minute he let up, and bang.
Fisher's trying to get back to where he was here in this round. He was knocked down in the last round. Now, Teddy, when you're the opponent and you knock the guy down, those opening few moments of the next round, do you try to size up and kind of take into account where your opponent is? Do you look into his eyes and assess the situation?
Well, I don't know if you get close enough to look right into his eyes as your opponent, but first of all, in the corner, you better not send your fighter out if his eyes don't look clear. That's your responsibility, looking out for the fighter. But as the opponent out there, you look at his legs. If his legs look a little wobbly, you get right on him.
Jones's mouth is bleeding badly.
Relax, come on, now, relax. Deep breath.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Big. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Solid. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Come on, man.
7, 8.
Let's go, get up.
And that's the end of round 7. Truly a great effort by him so far. Big's dominating this fight.
The only way he can lose the fight now is like those football teams that are way ahead in the game. And what do, Joe?
Prevent defense.
Prevent, what does it do? Prevents them from winning.
Good way to protect the midsection. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. The cooler's showing us a side that we haven't seen before, and obviously the knockdown brought that about.
Yes, it did, and he's hoping that right now that it confuses the opponent. Don't be so sure he's going to stay with this, Joe. He might just be doing it for a diversion tactic. You know, just to survive right now, maybe buy him a little bit of time, confuse his opponent, keep his opponent at bay, and then go back to what he knows best.
We'll look out for that.
Don't walk into his punches. Come on now.
How about that exchange? The cooler's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Patience. Come on.
Jones's right hand scores well. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Big's doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Double jab, double jab. Hey. Let's go out there now. Come on now.
That's a good left hand by Fisher. And round 8 comes to an end. Big's plan that his corner put forth throughout all training camp was exactly what we're seeing here. Fighting from the outside, scoring at will. His opponent, they haven't solved it once.
And I'm shocked because, you know what? There's tape on this guy. There's video out there. We knew that he was going to fight this kind of fight. How did they not know, and how did they not prepare for it?
Strike after catching one by Jones. Big's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Jones's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Jones is quickly approaching the point of no return right now, Teddy. You know, it wouldn't be far-fetched to see his corner step up on the apron and stop this fight.
Well, not only far-fetched, I mean, I think it's starting to get to that point where it's their responsibility to be thinking about that.
Good block by Fisher. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Big. Fisher's able to get to the inside, and when he does get there, boy, he packs a lot with that uppercut.
Well, hey, you're right, Joe. He does pack a lot because he's able to really snap that shoulder up. He's able to get real torque. You know, he pivots in the hip. You know, he brings it up from the ground.
And that's the end of round 9. You can have the best game plan in the world, but when your eye shuts closed like that, everything changes.
But one thing doesn't change, Joe, and that's the mentality of a warrior. You find a way. You do not give in. You find a way. You concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
Oh, and he's going to the body well. Big's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Jones is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
It's focused.
That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that.
Stay on the inside.
And now he's on the record of saying, I saw that big shot, the left crash, and yet another big shot comes in. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division, and now the time has come. Well, they're underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two.
In and out, in and out.
And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab.
Come on, get focused.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own.
Watch that.
Oh, what an uppercut. Halfway through round number 1. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Magic Man's cranked by an uppercut. That's a nice combination. Left hook to the body, right hand. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Blocks that punch. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Magic Man stunned and he is hurt. Now that is fighting right there, and smart fighting. Landing all 4 punches. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Magic Man.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Magic Man's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch.
How you doing? Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right? I just got one.
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
Blocks away that headshot. Magic Man smacked by a left hand. Teddy, I think he's... Oh, that's gotta hurt. He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
He missed with that headshot. Magic Man's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Halfway through round number 2. Fisher's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
Side to side, move your head.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Good combination with a flush left hook to the body, and then that right hand. Wow, nice flush left hand. Magic Man! Oh! He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
3, 4, 5.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Big's last round, a big one. He scored the knockdown. Do you think he's now got the momentum where he can end this fight?
Well, right now, I think he has the confidence where he thinks he can end the fight, and that's where it starts. It starts with anything. Any people out there doing anything, it starts with thinking, believing you can do it.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Magic Man's trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who was knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
Effective with that 1-2. Goes up top with a right hand. Off the target by Big. Banking away those body shots.
Close the gap.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
That's where you want to be.
Scored well up top. A solid left hand by Big. well off the mark by Magic Man. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Big. Magic Man's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. And we come to the end of the round. Teddy's got this fight 3-0. That's easy to see. Fisher's been the more active guy. If you throw more punches, you're going to earn the judges' respect.
As long as the other guy's not landing the cleaner shots, even though he's not as active. But this is the kind of fight where he's just busier, he's doing more, and that's carrying the round.
That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Big. Fisher's been stunned. Magic Man's in a big shot he just scored with. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Fisher's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now.
Uppercut! Cover your head, kid! Move in!
Nice strike after catching one by Big. The left hand coming into play by Big. On the mark to the body with a left hook that followed up a right hand. And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Big. On the mark, the counter punch by Magic Man. Accurate with the straight left. There's a straight right hand.
Keep moving!
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. He's jumping all over him now. Big's nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocks. He could go down here, Teddy. Look at that. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. The fight is over. Magic Man's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner, Fisher.
As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. Fisher's now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money, scoring knockouts.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. He's really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring. Mike Tyson's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring.
down, the blockbuster, Marciano. His adversary, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson.
They're underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Protecting his head well with his guard. What's the best way to neutralize good hand speed?
Timing. Guys throwing real quick punches, maybe a quick jab. You time a right hand right over it.
And he returns on that exchange.
Looking good.
Mike Tyson's tagged by that power punch. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. How about that left hand? Halfway through round number one. Blocks that punch.
Mix it up, mix it up. In and out. Uppercut.
Oh, what a whiff by Mike Tyson.
Hook, hook. Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Tyson's punch didn't come close. Good strong combo. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. That's a good block by Mike Tyson. We've sat through thousands and thousands of fights together ringside, and sometimes you can tell just from
you're going to see two guys coming and letting it all lay out.
You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up. Don't look for just big punches, okay? Use your speed. Double up your punches. I want to see combos.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Flush right hand to the head. Right to the belt line. Not able to land the uppercut. Very accurate with the overhand right. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Good solid right hand he lands there. Halfway through this round here. Well, obviously what his opponent has done here is the reason that cut is in the shape that it's in. So if you're him, just keep doing what you're doing?
Yes and no, Joe. Of course, it's easy to say, yeah, keep doing what you're doing. But what if there's a little change? Your opponent's cut now. He's going to move his head, you figure, a little bit to survive in there. Now you shouldn't go head hunting, even though that cut's there. Now you have to adjust to what's in front of you. Go downstairs to the body a little bit, then go back up to that head. Don't let that red flag, so to speak, get you to go crazy and forget the body.
He missed with that headshot. Mike Tyson's got to deal with a cut cheek. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Jab and a straight right by Mike Tyson. And that's the end of round 2. He just cannot get out of the way of these headshots, and they're coming from long range. He's setting it up with the jab.
Well, somebody's got to remind them that, you know, those gloves that you got on, they're not just to keep your hands warm. You can actually block punches with the glove, not with your face.
Tyson's able to avoid that punch, targeting that straight left hand. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Unable to connect by Mike Tyson. Tyson's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. He scored well after being hit himself. Look at the mess in the ring right now. Mike Tyson's cut is just painting himself red.
Yeah, it's a good thing. At least we think that judges are not influenced by the way a fighter looks.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Look at this swarming attack. Mike Tyson's taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
Looks like my screen door on my back porch. I mean, the mosquitoes, there's so many of them, and there's little holes. Some are getting through.
Solid shot, the overhand left. And now he scores well with the straight right. Well, you can see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot.
Nice work, nice work.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Good block by Mike Tyson.
Losing this fight. I need you to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right? You got that? You have to take a risk.
Relax, relax. You can do this.
Always good to get off to a good start, and that's exactly what he's done tonight on Teddy's scorecard, sweeping the first 3 rounds. Able to place the right hand in there. Back and forth they go. Who will give? Who will get? Who will survive? And now the ref gets involved and warns them for headbutting. Didn't get it done going to the... He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. Oh, he is absolutely... Big shot comes crashing home. It was in his scope, and he pulled the trigger with that straight shot, scoring the knockdown.
And he had a beautiful sight there.
6, 7, 8. Get up, Gavin!
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Little head hunting with the left. Good shot to the head with that right hand.
Let it go. Stay away from those. Come on.
Right to the body.
Keep working the jab.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Mike Tyson's really making some boxing purists out there put a smile on their face because his defense has been stellar. I mean, so fundamentally sound.
Yeah, well, that's why he always goes rounds, and that's why people think he has an iron chin. I don't know if he has an iron chin because the chin never gets touched. He's a guy that's always going rounds because his defense is so good.
And round 4 comes to an end.
Keep busy.
Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. the kind of cut that can end the fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on them. He's got to do everything.
Goes up top with a right hand. Good start to this round, much like the way he finished the last round.
Well, he's taking advantage of that, and give him credit for thinking about that. He realizes that his opponent might still be a little dazed, so he's not giving him a chance to recover. He's testing him again.
Flush right hand to the body. Oh, what a shot upstairs.
He's going to have to grab on.
Iron Mike with a big uppercut. Well-targeted right hand by Mike Tyson. All right, what's the answer here, Teddy? I mean, time and time again, he is getting hit with headshots by that right hand.
The answer's not going to help him. The answer is to go back to the gym and be taught properly how to get away from that punch. Probably too late now.
Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. You can see blood from that mouth.
Keep working the body.
Mike Tyson's tagged. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs.
Body shot.
Tyson's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. That is a classic Tyson uppercut.
Keep on this guy. Keep hunting him down, right? Cut the ring off and move him into the rope. I want you.
Nice. Keep it up. This guy's never felt a beating like this. Keep the pressure up. There you go.
So with the start of this round, we've reached the halfway point. Be interesting to see what we're in store for down the stretch of this fight. Good return fire that time. He's throwing a lot of punches here. Now his opponent is showing very, very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
Well, Joe, when you're fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, first of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have no chance at all. And you got to go to the one place that's not moving. Guess where that is? Downstairs.
He just missed that shot up top. Good left there.
Guard your head. Shake it off.
Able to land with the right. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Halfway through round 6. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Mike Tyson. Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. Missed the body shot.
Let it go.
Still no defense out of him. Still no ability to stop this onslaught. He's taking serious damage.
And you got to worry about his future, because the damage he's taking right now for tonight, okay, we understand that, but how is this going to impact him for the future? That's where you're starting to get into a danger zone right now.
Uppercut. Watch the hook.
And that's the end of round 6.
The will of a man, it's no longer just about the skill, it's about who has the greater will.
The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going to distance based on what we've witnessed so far. So here he is again, missing more punches. Now, I like a guy that throws punches, Teddy, but at some point, you got to do more than that.
Yeah, I tell you right now, if he was a carpenter, I would not have him coming in doing my kitchen cabinets because he'd be just cutting up a lot of wood, you know, and it'd be all over the place. But I wouldn't have the bookshelves. I wouldn't have the cabinets that I want. I'd have a mess. And right now, this fight's getting messy.
Committing well now to that left hand over the top. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Mike Tyson.
Get to you, kid.
There's a right hand. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Return. Good, solid. There it is! And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
4, 5, 6.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits. Have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now. He needs them right now.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Clean shot with the right. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Piercing jab. A well-played. Oh, and there you go. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. This fight is over. Tyson's bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner,
Mike Tyson's your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put a stamp on his evening.
Yeah, bring down the curtain and make sure that more people are going to be talking about you when they leave the arena tonight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Irons coming down to the ring right now. Not seeing much personality out of this ring walk. Fisher's making his way to the ring right now, flanked by his cornermen, and just an overall feeling that they're not exactly hyped up for this one. First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
You got this one. Close that,
He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Halfway through this round here. Nice block by Big. Scored well with that straight left. Good flush shot upstairs. Ten seconds remaining in this round. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Scores up top with a left. Big shot there. Oh, banged around and down.
Joey has some choices to make. Two of them. One, do I get up? And two, how do I behave once I'm up?
One, get to your feet. Two.
Fisher's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Good job landing 3 punches by Iron. Protecting his head well with his guard. Not able to land the headshot. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Iron. To the head he goes with a left hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Iron. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. That's just not good defense. Fisher's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Good-looking counter punch. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Big. Solid. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
Little head hunting with the left. Nice strike after catching one by Iron. What an impact that left hand just made by Iron. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Now these two corners have to do their job after both men went out and gave everything they had. Both fighters getting tagged and hurt by the other.
Yeah, well, what you have to do now in the corner, Joe, what you're alluding to is you have to revitalize the fighter. Put some cold water on his head, on his neck, you know, get him ready for the next round and give him some good advice. Tell him how to get away from some of those shots.
You need to capitalize on these mistakes.
Start of a new round, and I give credit to his corner. Iron's cornermen did a really good job after a round in which their fighter was knocked down of just being calm and cool.
The way they're supposed to be. You know, we always talk about the fighter having to be calm and the experience that a fighter has. Well, that corner has plenty of experience. They just showed it.
Good block by Iron. Not hitting his mark. Iron's almost up, and yet another big shot comes in. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, Get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. How about that left hand? Good flush shot by Iron. Solid. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Fisher's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Great movement to get away from those punches. Fisher's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Iron. Not precise at all by Big. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Iron. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. Parries that punch intended for the head.
Let's go.
And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
You're not.
It'll be interesting to see how this plays out as we start round number 4. Iron's up 2 rounds to 1, but keep in mind, they've already traded knockdowns.
Yeah, and his opponent knows that. He knows he can hurt him, and there's always hope, there's always incentive to get after him.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Big's basically giving you the impression that he's a little tentative to throw punches based on what happened earlier when he got hurt.
Yeah, he's got to find a way now to not give up the offense that he had earlier. He wants to go into a defensive mode a little bit, but if he gives up that offense, he'll fall too far behind and get to that no man's land where he'll need a knock.
Iron's in a bad place right now. A big shot comes home for him. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Nothing there on the punch by Big. Iron's able to land a nice, clean left hand.
Keep it tight inside.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Big. Well-targeted left hand by Big. Iron showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained with?
Well, most of it's trained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell, years ago. Archie Moore was over 40 years old, in there with a 20-something-year-old Durrell. He was on the floor 3 times in the first round. He found a way to come back and knock him out in the 11th. Is this another one of those nights?
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Well-placed counter punch by Fisher.
Forward.
Fisher's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities.
Big shot comes crashing home. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
That's a well-scored left hand by Big. And a punishing hook by Iron. Excellent 1-2 by Iron. And round 5 comes to an end. 60 seconds, that's all they get. Just 60 seconds to deal with the fact that their fighter has an eye that's completely shut.
That's all they need. I mean, that's their job. Now they got to show that they can perform under those conditions.
Let's keep your hands tight when you're up close, all right? Rip those shots to the body, then up top. You got his attention that round, all right? Now let's do it again. You have to stay tight on the inside.
The start of the 6th round. Fisher's coming out here at the start of this round, knowing that the first half of this fight clearly has him out way in front on the scorecard.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys don't do good when they're way out in front because they start letting up a little bit. They start taking things for granted. That is probably the only thing that can be an enemy of him right now.
And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Iron. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Iron. Blocks the headshot. Fisher's showing us that defense is also very much part of his game.
Yeah, it is. Not only to avoid punches, but actually to even set up offense. You know, he'll make you miss, and then there's something coming back. He creates opportunities to hit you.
A good counter punch by Big. Now he ties up there. An accurate left by Big. Big's tagged by a tremendous power. Iron's in bad shape.
You're okay.
Big's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
Oh, hands up, hands up.
Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Iron.
Good job that round. And stay close to him.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Iron's missing punches here. Now, the good news is he's throwing punches, but Teddy needs to be more accurate.
Okay, I give you the bad news.
Please.
He's throwing them to the wrong place. He's throwing them upstairs. You should throw him downstairs. This guy's moving his head. You go downstairs, you take away that head movement. Then you find them upstairs.
Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand. Fisher's damaged by that shot upstairs. Halfway through the 7th round. And there it is, coming with the jab by Fisher.
You're not focusing. Stay focused. Cover up, cover up.
Iron's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Fisher's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed.
Listen.
Okay, breathe now. Deep breath, deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of this fight, man.
Iron's down on Teddy's scorecard. No doubt about it, he trails in this fight. The good news is, he's also put his opponent down at one point tonight.
And that means he still has a chance. It means he has hope. And most importantly, he knows that he has hope. He's not giving up on himself.
Really frustrating his opponent now. Big, so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't. And it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an open.
Firing off the uppercuts, great exchange. Trying to take away the wheels, going to the body with the double jab. And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
It's okay.
Big smash by a hook. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is. There it is! How is he gonna survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Big's got a lot of guts to get up after being knocked down, but he does not look good at all. Off the target by Fisher. Iron's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. 10 clicks of the talk. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Iron.
All right, breathe, deep breath. Get some water. You good? You all right? Breathe for me. Good. Now listen, you threw a wide punch out there and he caught you. Line up your punch.
Fisher's coming off a round in which he was shook up really bad. Hit the canvas again. He needs things to change. Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Fisher. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Fisher's able to get to the inside, and when he does get there, boy, he packs a lot with that uppercut.
Well, hey, you're right, Joe. He does pack a lot because he's able to really snap that shoulder up. He's able to get real torque. You know, he pivots in the hip. You know, he brings it up from the ground.
What a smart combination by Fisher. Fisher's nose is bloodied up. Who knows how that started right there, but the bottom line is he's got to deal with it. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. He missed that uppercut. Halfway through the 9th round. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Big. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. Fisher's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Iron's left now getting into the mix. Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counter punch landing by Fisher. And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Iron. Good flush, straight left hand. Right to the belt line. Fisher's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Oh, and there you go. Great combination. He is down on the mat.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. This fight is over. Fisher's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Big Fisher.
Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the New York City Arena here at Midtown Manhattan for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of middleweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. Fisher's coming to the ring with his entourage of cornermen, but they look calm, cool, and collected. Hard to believe that they're going to be firing off punches within moments. Garcia is not giving us much indication of what kind of fight we're going to see based on this ring walk.
In the blue corner, Big Fisher.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
Get inside! Get inside!
Blocks away that headshot. Halfway through this round.
Keep it tight. You're doing great.
jab brings the right hand.
Don't let him get at you.
Goes up top with a right hand. Fisher's got to wake up to the fact that he's
wide. He needs to shorten him up, get into better range, and use that jab as a finder.
It's all yours, baby. But you gotta keep working. Keep working, and this fight is yours. Don't get lazy out there, you hear me? Don't get lazy. You're winning this fight, but do not get lazy.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. And that had some bite to it, that right hand by Garcia. A headshot blocked. Fisher's left now getting into the mix.
Stay focused on the inside.
Well off the mark by Fisher. Blocks that belt line well. Both men digging in with uppercuts.
Left and right. Left and right.
Precision work with the left hand by Big. Big's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Able to cover up that gut. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. Unable to connect by Fisher. Right to the head with that right. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. How about that left hand? Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no, and yet another big shot comes in. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? Garcia's showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Fisher's knockdown sword in that last round has a certain tone in that corner that every trainer wants. They are bubbling with confidence. They know they can go out and accomplish things again here. Well off the mark by Big. Big's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Garcia's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored.
Shake it off, shake it off.
Janito's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. And he returns on that exchange.
Inside. Inside.
That's it, that's it.
Garcia's met by a left hand. He's solid. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
4, 5.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Good way to protect the midsection. able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. And the countdown, the final moments of this round. That is a strong uppercut there. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease.
Nice work. You can't handle yourself.
A very close fight as we begin round number 4 here. Look at Teddy's scorecard. Garcia's been in this every step of the way. Teddy, even fight so far. How do you see it playing out?
I see it playing out as a battle of attrition because it is even. Each guy working hard every round, contested every round. Whoever's in better shape, he's going to have his hand raised.
Janito's doing what happens to many who have been hurt. Now, he was stunned in this fight earlier, and you can see him almost wishing he could put a protective shell around himself. He's just all about the defense right now.
Yeah, well, right now it's got to be all about him trying to be Tom Cruise. He's got to be an actor. He's got to look for an Academy Award and stop doing that. If we can see that, his opponent can see that. He has to count his opponent, not let him know that this is what he's feeling.
Come on, punch, punch, punch. That's it.
Halfway through this round here.
You gotta see that coming, Jay.
Good flush, straight left hand. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Garcia is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Garcia's left landing well. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special.
Keep your back off the rope.
4th round now with its last 10 seconds. And that's the end of round 4.
I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Nice and relaxed. You're in control, all right? Gotcha. You're in control.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Committing well now to that left hand over the top.
Keep moving. Just like that. Just like that.
Halfway into round number 5 here. He missed with that headshot. That counterpunch was very effective. He scored well. Nice work by Junito.
You're not focusing. You're not focusing.
A well-placed left hand up top. Garcia is able to avoid that punch. What a bulldozing uppercut by Big. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Coming to the end of round number, and out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good, now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
jab, jab, right, okay? That's what I want to see. 1-1-2 all night long.
Sixth round now underway. Let's see who can really come on here in the second half of this fight. Good flush shot upstairs.
Got him!
They both decide to bring it.
Forward, forward. Keep working
Fisher's
the
throwing lots of punches, and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now. And at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
Garcia is quickly approaching the point of no return right now, Teddy. You know, it wouldn't be far-fetched to see his corner step up on the apron and stop this fight.
Well, not only far-fetched, I mean, I think it's starting to get to that point where it's their responsibility to be thinking about that.
Junito's got to deal with a cut cheek. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Big.
Hey, come on now, keep your feet moving. Come on now. Uppercut. Uppercut is wide open. Uppercut.
He got hit, but he sends it right back.
good, good.
Big's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand.
Jab.
Solid
Pop the jab.
uppercut.
Use the jab. Use the jab.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Zoning in with the overhand left. Oh, he just hit. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
There's just no quitting this guy. He's been damaged, but still he's trying to make a fight of it.
Look, I love that about him. The fans love that about him. It's great. But he's got to learn.
Watch for that count.
You don't need that. I'll throw that away. I got one.
Garcia's corner must really believe in their guy, Teddy, because they're sending him out for yet another round. He was just knocked down again.
Well, they're either doing something that's going to make for great talk later on, great history, or something that's very dangerous.
Big's got a bad cut now. That's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand. Garcia's mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the tide has turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
Junito's punch is far off the target.
You got this one all day, all day.
And there he counters back against his opponent. Halfway through the 7th round. Fisher's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Focus. Focus.
Combo lands to the head. Garcia's starting to bleed from the nose. His corner should be wary of that. Big's in that position that nobody likes to be in. Seeing your own blood and knowing you've been cut. Look at his mouth. Fisher's able to land a good, solid left hand. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. 3 minutes gone by in this round.
You need to create more counters, okay? Slip his punch, then throw a straight right down the middle. Nice work. He's hurt. I need you to jump on him this round, all right?
Teddy's scorecard through 7 rounds. big's up on Teddy's scorecard, but we know with what we've seen so far, this could change quickly. He's been hit.
Yeah, he has a bad habit, and he's been hit for one reason. That bad habit of pulling back from punches. Every once in a while he does it, he gets away with it, but every once in a while he misjudges the distance and he gets nailed.
His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him. Garcia's combination punching is working well here. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Big shot comes crashing home. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Juanito's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count.
Your winner, Big Fisher.
Fisher's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is, yeah, you got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people interested, excited. He just did that.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Good evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. He's making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight. Fisher's not giving us much indication of what kind of fight we're going to see based on this ring walk.
Introducing first, Merciless.
Opening round here, scheduled for 12.
Get close to him.
Good job staying away from the danger there. .90 seconds to go here in this round. Fisher's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Nice work.
A headshot blocked. Body shot, the left hand. Fisher's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Showing you some defense there with the block.
Side to side.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Not an accurate hook at all.
Throw the uppercut, but I need you.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Unable to make an impact there by Big. Nice strike after catching one by Big. Unable to land clean by Merciless. Fisher's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Big. Halfway through this round, he just missed that shot up top. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Good block by Merciless. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Big. Fisher's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. 10 clicks of the talk. A nice block by Merciless. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Good way to protect the midsection. How about that left hand? On the mark to the body with a left hook that followed up a right hand. Committing well now to that left hand over the top. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Look at that combination by Merciless.
Double jab, double jab. Body shot, body shot. Right.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Fisher's showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. Fisher's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Scores up top with a left.
Let's go. What are you waiting for? You want this fight? There you go. Then let's get moving out there. This guy's gonna win this fight. If you don't take control, son, you need to take control. Listen.
Round number 4 is underway. Teddy's got it a clean sweep. Nowhere close, that punch by Merciless. Big's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Fisher's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Pace yourself. Cover your head, kid.
That's a good left hand by Merciless. Left to the body. Scored well with that straight left.
Unload.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Heading into this fight, we talked about what each man can do offensively. What each man wants to do is have varied punches throughout.
Exactly, and what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to be predictable.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Good job on the 2-punch combo by Fisher.
Work the body, kid. Body shots. Keep moving.
As basic as can be, but it works. A jab followed by the straight. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. Sending out the power shot. It was the straight left hand. Scored well up top. And that's the end of round 4.
But I mean, there's 3 lines of defense, Joe. Either you use your legs, you move your head, or you block. He's got to use one of them.
Round number 5 has arrived.
Punch!
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counter-punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. A little head hunting right back to it. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good work defensively by Merciless. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he blew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Fisher's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. On the mark with the straight left hand. Fisher's 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Protecting his head well with his guard. Like a sledgehammer, that uppercut by Big. Unable to score with the hook. Boy, that'll put a smile on a trainer's face, landing a flush, strong hook by Merciless. And round 6 comes to an end. Fisher's just doing what he's been doing all night long. We've seen it throughout. He's been scoring well on the inside. He's been hitting those headshots. I don't know what the answer is on the other side, Teddy, but there's got to be something they can do different.
Well, one thing is he has to notice that, yeah, he's staying on the outside, but he's pulling back straight every once in a while. So what you got to do is make believe you're an NFL quarterback. Everybody wanted to be an NFL quarterback, you know, where you lead the receiver. So what you do is you anticipate that he's going to go back, and you aim a punch behind him. Let him walk right into that punch. Let him pull into that punch.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. Fisher's really doing a fine job here, Teddy. And I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head movement.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the Will of the Wisp. There was a legend that he actually won a round without throwing a punch, just by making his opponent miss, just by ring generalship.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Keep your back off the rope.
Three in a row landing by Merciless.
Focus.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Fisher's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. And that's the end of round 6. He's landed these headshots, and he's done so at a very safe boxing range.
Yeah, time for school is out. I mean, the next fight, okay, you could go to the classroom, but right now, he's got to come up with something. I think he has to start timing his opponent a little bit. You know, he can't outwork him. He's too easy to hit. While he's punching, punch with him. You're getting hit anyway. Maybe you're going to strike something.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Fisher's doing exactly what he wants to do. He's an inside fighter, and he's getting right to the inside in these middle rounds.
Yeah, exactly, and he knows what to do. See, that half of it is get to where you need to be. The other half is do what you're supposed to do when you get there. He's doing both.
Come on, kid, focus.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Good flush shot by Fisher. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Look at that, the hook came home. And now he's got to be careful because he's been warned for the headbutting.
Come on, kid, focus.
Fisher's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. That is a sharp uppercut by Big. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Fisher's doing well, sticking to a game plan on the outside. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go.
Keep your hands up.
Big's on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook.
All right, come on now. You're trying to...
Teddy's scorecard through 7 rounds. Fisher's in complete control. There's no other way to see it. What he needs to do now, I assume, is make sure that he does not get sloppy.
Yeah, no gambling right now. We did some gambling. You know, if you're in the corner, you say, hey, look, guy, we did some gambling early on when we had to, and we got what we wanted. We got his respect. We got control of this fight. Now it's time to just stay with boxing 101. Good fundamentals, good defense. Take it home.
Nice block by Fisher. Fisher's defense has been just unbelievable tonight. I mean, Teddy, you take such appreciation seeing a guy putting forth his craft like this.
Yeah, you do, and that's why he's able to have such a long career. That's why he's able to be, you know, so consistently good, because he doesn't take a lot. He doesn't get worn out. He's fresh.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Big. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Merciless.
Unload! Unload! More punches!
And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Fisher. Very precise double jab by Big. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Merciless. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. And round 8 comes to an end.
Keep on.
You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Parries that punch intended for the head.
Work the body, kid! Body shot!
Big shot to the head.
He left a hole, it was closed.
Doing very nicely, staying way out of range of danger and utilizing his jab.
And usually he's a guy, if we were talking about basketball, he's a guy likes to be in the paint. Hit some layups, do a little dunking. Hey, he's got a jump shot.
That is a strong uppercut there. Fisher's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed.
Punch! Punch! Oh!
Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Fisher's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. And that's the end of round 9. Scoring. What does his opponent have to do?
Well, there are opportunities for his opponent. What he has to do is beat Joe Montana. They believe he's a quarterback. Yeah, you know, Montana wouldn't throw the ball to where the receiver is, where he's gonna be. Well, his opponent's stepping back, so throw the punch behind him. Let him walk right into it.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Big's got a great sense of when and how to throw the uppercut. How do you coach a guy up on the uppercut? What do you tell him?
Well, first of all, you don't want it to become a dangerous punch for you. You don't want to drop your hand to throw it. You want to make sure that you drop that shoulder a little bit and you don't give up defense for offense.
Not able to land the headshot. Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Fisher. What a sharp, piercing hook by Big. A clean, crisp right hand by Big. He did not see that right hand at all. Solid. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
4. Stand up. 5. 6. 7. 8. Stand.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
basic boxing, and it works so well. Put your punches together, a good combo by Fisher. Nice work by Merciless. He was looking for an opportunity. He got it with that counterpunch.
Yeah, he stepped to the side. You know, a lot of times you talk about using your jab to set up a shot. He used his legs. Stepped to the side, got that opportunity.
Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Fisher's punch is far off the target.
It's almost done.
So is this the moment, Teddy? Is this the moment where he can press the action a bit? Because I know he's trailing by a significant margin here at the beginning of the 11th round on your scorecard, but he does look like he's capable of putting something forth.
Yeah, he does, Joe. This is one of those moments. If you're in one of those shopping contests you used to see on TV years ago, and the whole idea is to spend everything you got. You know, you don't want to be the guy left with money in your pockets. Well, he's got money in his pockets. He better go start spending it.
Good, solid overhand left. Making adjustments are such a big part of the sport of boxing. It is the sweet science indeed. Now we have an opponent who is knocked down, who switches up his style. But if you're on the other side, how do you react to that?
Well, in my way, I say, hey, this is a polygraph test. This is a lie detector test to a fighter. It's telling me that he really is hurt. You know, he's not going to tell me that verbally. He's not going to say, hey, I'm hurt. But by switching to something that he's never done before, he's basically telling me that news, that information, and I have to use that information.
That is Boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Merciless. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Good flush shot upstairs. A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort. What impact from that uppercut by Big. He digs in with a left hand to the body. Just knifing up with that uppercut by Big. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. So he puts forth another punishing display. Fisher's dominating this fight from start to finish, and the end is getting near.
Yeah, and his opponent's looking like he's got Everlast written on his forehead. I mean, he looks like a bag.
Unable to connect by Big. Big's right hand working well that time. He scored well. He's completely turned his offense off. You can see that he's just in an extreme defensive posture, but still, his opponent is scoring here.
Look, the extreme defensive posture is a problem, but if he was moving his head with his hands up, at least there'd be misses there. When his opponent would miss, there'd be an opening to come back, where even if you didn't come back, his opponent would be a little worried about sitting in there on you. He'd have to think defense. Right now, he's only thinking offense.
Side to side.
A solid uppercut by Big. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Fisher's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Keep moving.
Around the ring. Come on, get focused.
Relax.
Big's left, working well that time. Scored well up top. Good combination to the head. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. A well-placed left hand up top. Good return fire that time. Fisher's once again the target of a hook.
Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, that you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer.
Big Fisher.
This was a sure and steady effort by Fisher tonight, and it earns him a unanimous decision win. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
Yeah, I don't think it was ever a question of who was going to win. It was how. Was it going to be knockout or unanimous decision? We got it the right way.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.